Foldables are great for multitasking, as a laptop replacement, media machines, and so much more. But what about a tri-folding phone? For me, there aren't enough use cases to warrant that form factor. Just the sheer ergonomic aspect when handling a behemoth of a device sounds cumbersome. But that being said, it doesn't mean I don't want one. So Tecno had the same philosophy and introduced this concept phone which can fold 3 times, suitable for specific use cases. Completely folded, it looks like a slab smartphone and it's not even thick, but unfolding it makes it a foldable, and unfolding once more reveals this huge screen. And while I never used my foldable as a laptop replacement or a remote working setup, I can see myself using this device for bigger use cases. I gotta say, even for a concept phone, they nailed the ergonomics. This is what we'll need for wider adoption. But enough about concept phones. What about an actual one? Meet Huawei Mate XT, world's first triple folding phone. 10.2-inch fully unfolded, 7.9-inch partially folded, 6.4-inch fully folded phone. 3.4mm thick fully unfolded, 12.3mm thick fully folded at 298 grams. I'm blown away just by the dimensions of this thing, not to mention the reasonable weight. How many tablets can you name with 298 grams of weight which can also fold? Well, done. As this YouTuber points out, however, triple fold means one side of the display is always exposed. Dropping it might mean getting robbed of almost 3 grand. 5600 mAh battery, which is not amazing, but considering how thin this device is, I'm surprised there are batteries in this thing. Trifold cases are gonna be interesting. 50 megapixel main lens, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 12 megapixel telephoto, and 8 megapixel front camera. No information about the chip yet, but I'm confident it's gonna be a variant of Huawei's Kirin chipset. 16 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. This is not just a device. This is a masterpiece of engineering. Multiple hinges have to work at the same time, and while we don't know much about durability yet, it will get better over time. Guys, whenever we criticize a device or a company, whether it's Samsung or Apple, a lot of people get defensive, and I can understand why. They're loyal to those brands, and if a brand resonates with you, the criticism might seem personal. But it's fundamental for tech enthusiasts to disassociate themselves with brands. Putting aside politics for a moment, Huawei leaving the mainstream smartphone competition back in 2020 was devastating for consumers and competition. The company has a dominating market share in China, but they're still feeling the US ban to this day. And when a company has to struggle and compete, that's when you see the true innovation. You can't just ride on iterative upgrades, you gotta push the boundary. Samsung. You were the one who set the entire industry in motion. It still feels weird that someone else is perfecting it. If I had to take a guess, I'll say other Chinese manufacturers will come up with their own implementation soon. And while this might not be for an average consumer, it is still amazing that this thing is going to exist at all, providing a benchmark for foldables. Thanks for your support, guys. Please like and subscribe because...
Yeah, look at those muscles. These are things you can admire online or offline now, guys.
This is Rogue Hat. Catch you guys later.